You know, maybe your giant baby wouldn't try to eat you if you weren't made out of mushrooms. You know, you ever think of that? I get being upset at your baby for trying to eat you. But, like, if you're delicious, whose fault's that? Like, 'cause we don't know what kind of mushroom you tasted like. You know, because if you get one of those fried in a bit of butter and garlic, I mean, you can fry more or less anything in butter and garlic and it's going to taste good. But, you know, I mean, I'd probably eat that off the floor. I don't want to be looked at like I'm some kind of a freak. Alright. Christ, now I gotta remember the B scenario. Why does it spin like a disc? Okay. Do I have to load game or do I go new game? There you go.
In the midst of the T-virus outbreak in Raccoon City, Leon Kennedy succeeded in escaping from the city, following his encounter with one of the only other survivors.
Sounds like a white Keith David.
A woman named Ada, a spy seeking the deadly G-virus. However,
she had a bit of an oopsie.
Leon was not the sole survivor of the incident. A girl named Claire Redfield was in town on business of her own. She came to uncover the mysterious circumstances of her brother's disappearance. Chris Redfield, a member of the Stars Alpha team. Only now...
It is still wild to me this much speech coming out of a Nintendo 64 game, you know?
Basic survival within the nightmare that was once Raccoon City. Oh god, we get to relive these FMVs. Ah, fucking look at them. Something like this, like, because when I first read about Outbreak, that's what I thought it was. I thought it was basically like scenario A and B, except across a variety of different characters. You know, rather than it being you awkwardly replaying the same game, like, everyone's game is, like, fundamentally different, but you do impact each other's playthroughs in, like, you know, direct ways.
Guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
Hello? Is anyone here?
Oh god. It looks fine when it's kind of still, and then when it just tries to, you know, fucking pan or tilt the camera.
Hello?
Hello!
Look, I'm sorry I bothered you.
Looks kind of like the tall guy from Twin Peaks, whose name I can't forget.
Closer.
The giant.
Listening?
I do love this shit. Like, hey, are you listening? Like, no eyeballs, covered in blood and shit, lunging at you. I'd be less patient with a drunk person that I knew was not a zombie.
We can't stay out here. Head
Hey,
to the
buddy,
police.
knock it off.
It'll be a lot safer.
I mean, I wouldn't shoot him in the head, but I, you know. My attempts at communication would last once, and then it'd just be like, alright, well, this isn't working.
Buckle up.
Okay. What's going on?
I love the zombies that turn after the car, like, I almost got it.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother's place.
Of all the streets to turn down.
Hey, could you open the glove box?
There's a gun inside.
Better take it with you.
Should call it the gun box. This is like how many times? I mean, it just bothers me. Aren't they supposed to have that little fucking fence for exactly this purpose? Because I'm not saying every time, but there have been times where I've been drunk enough to bite people. You know,
You okay?
Still in one piece.
put me in the back to take me to the drunk tank.
Maniac's gonna ram us!
Hank. I remember when I first played this on the PS1, and like changing the discs around to see if I could, like to see if they started out in the same spot. You know, like I really figured it was gonna be, oh, okay, there's a Leon and a Claire, and if you play one, it'll be like, you know, I was expecting a whole different game, but I figured it'd like you'd start on a different side, you know. No. Bad touch. I gotta deal with the stupid fucking... I actually think I'm going the other direction. Huh. Good old 6 months of intensive training. Yeah, don't, like, be a soldier for a company. Huh? Umbrella. Counter corporate terrorism and VIP abduction. Nightmen. Given the choice again, I would rather have been executed. Death row was a heavenly asylum. What? Compared to this place. I've chosen to pull the trigger myself in the hopes that the dead body won't come back to life. Was he a hot dog? How did that get there? Fuck off. No. Bad touching! I think it actually is a different side. I can think all this. Maybe I fucking hallucinated it or something. Oh no, it's scenario B and I'm an idiot. Goons! Ah, fucking Jesus, man, look at this. Tired goons. Can I go in here? Shit! I think that guy's just walking off. I suppose, benefit. They're having a party. Part of the similar-ish shoulder injuries gang. Tired goons. I feel like there should be something in one of these, you know. Ah, god damn it, why'd you wake up? Go away. Yeah. Shut your word hole. Yeah. I don't know if I gotta think. I don't know if I've ever actually properly played through scenario B. All right, yeah, this is. Look at this. Look at this all fucking coming together. Inky. I'm surprised they haven't done something like this where it's like, you know, an old floppy. You can save yourself onto a fucking... Alright. Oh god, the resolution of those doors. Look at that. It's like a resolution of several. Alright. Okie dokie. If we just... Ah, son of a bitch. No. No, madam. Alright, so far so good at least. I'm doing way better at dodging them than I was last time, because fuck me. I think last start of fucking Leon I walked into. the fuck do you... Well, that was a shit fight. Like, I'm not Machine Gun Joe, but man, I feel like if I had, like, something that was shooting that many bullets and there were 2 zombies, I feel like I could probably deal with that. You know? Oh, the fucking thing. Pressure valve. My enemy. I'll throw you to a ladder. Look out for those 2 guys. I need me... just a pile of crap. Birdies. Fuck out of the way, you pieces of shit. What are you gonna do with bullets anyway? You fucking birds. Ah, son of a bitch. Oh well. Bullets goddamn collecting fucking... What is that, a liquor? I think that's a liquor. Alright, can I open this yet? Huh. I think there is like a fucking, the save room past that fucking liquor. I don't want to deal with a liquor with a pistol, it sucks. I wonder if I can open this yet. At least I've got a reasonable supply of bullets. Maybe I'll just try and jog past the fucking liquor. If I might just scooch. Can you walk slow enough to not, like, you know, make a noise by the game's standards? Because I just don't know what this Resident Evil's idea of you making noise is. Like, I get shooting, okay. Running seems obvious. But, like, is it possible to sneak by a liquor in this? It feels like a fucking bunch of bullshit. Now you see what I mean. Ah, son of a bitch. Look, you guys are weird, and I don't want to be part of your, like, polycule. 2 liquors! I gotta be fucking dealing with 2 liquors with a goddamn little pop gun. I mean, dealing with them with the goddamn bow gun sucks. And that's an actual thing. I accidentally moved one of the stone statues on the 2nd floor when I leaned against it. When the chief found out about it, he was furious. I swear the guy nearly bit my head off, screaming at me never to touch the statue again. If it's so important, then maybe he shouldn't have put it out in the open like that. Yeah, he should hide it in the statue room. Oh yeah, this is already one. Alright, let's save the old state. Get rid of that. If you're down to the knife, it means you're already dead. This is interesting. I really thought I had played through, but I swear I've played through Resident Evil. I just don't remember any of this. Maybe I just played through Claire A and like Leon A bunch or something. Fuck me, there's a party going on in here. Are they upstairs with me or are they all downstairs? Oh. And this is at least some of that question. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, what are we looking at here? How many is that? I can't tell by the weird wet tennis ball sound their feet make. Oh, look, fuck this. You guys are jerks. Oh, this is nuts. I don't know where to go or what to do. Say, what's that? Ooh! Things are looking up! I haven't used the grenade launcher much in this, outside of, like, bosses. I mean, it feels like the game's kind of expecting me to treat it a bit like the shotgun. Alright. Shouldn't Leon have done that? Isn't that the whole point? Okay. Alright. Is this side door locked? I can't remember. It probably is. Yeah. Is the front door locked? Now let's save it. Ooh. Alright. There's a guy just hanging out. It doesn't look like there's anything interesting here. Ooh. It's weird that starts like that menu, you know? Alright, what's that? Is that nothing? That feels like it should be something. Oh, there we go. Fuck. Hey, Brad. No! It's that monster in the black suit again. Why does that thing keep chasing me? What did I do? It must be some sick idea of a joke. Brad, are you paying attention? Why anyone help me now? I know I'm finished. Oh, in my hometown, Delucia. I bet the flowers are in bloom. If I could only see them once before I die. The Brad's note. The Brad? Hey, fellas. Anything up here? Oh, you son of a bitch, you blocked my exit. Dick biscuit. Brad's smoking. Honestly, like, dealing with drunks really does prepare you for the zombies. It's just fucking uncanny. Alright, so let's see. There's the door over past these guys. Whether or not it's open, up for debate. I can get in downstairs. Ding, 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 ling, ling, ling. Are there only two? There might be only two. Okay. Just die, please. Oh, damn it. What the fuck? Jesus. That's something behind him, though. Like, there's something in the wall. I don't want to kill them all just yet, but I don't want to fucking... fuck it, whatever. Grrr. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Oh, fuck off! You shouldn't even be alive. Yeah, off with your fucking head. That's going away now. Okay, you've misused it, and it's being taken. Yeah, like, look at that guy! Fucking guarding it. Yeah. Who do you think you are, huh? Dickhead. Got it. Haha. I can't even remember what that does. Brad, have you been smoking again? Son, are you smoking the pot? I mean, this is novel, though. I am enjoying, like... I mean, I feel like I've had a stroke, because I've just forgotten a whole piece of game, but, like, yeah, you know... It's one of the benefits of age, I suppose. You get to just relive things. All right. I mean, that's some kind of interesting design for, like, a, you know, quote-unquote puzzle solution there for Resident Evil, you know, like, rather than it being like, okay, you gotta think, it's just, no, it's just behind, like, 7 guys. I still got a bunch of ammo. I haven't spent any of that. I do love this hallway fucking music, though. It's some of the best fucking ambient music. I gotta find a decent, like, you know, either arrangement or cover or something that I can, I don't know, just play. Alright, let's hide you. Alright. Now, if memory serves, there are liquors. I feel like it could be prudent to get rid of the liquors. Just, I don't think there's a good. I just don't think it's a good idea to have like just a Peros neck slicing jerks. Like, look at that. Look at you up there, just on the wall like a weirdo. You fucking lunatic. Gotta look at your bizarre, skinless asshole. Shut up! For real though, like crows, sometimes they'll just be outside your window screaming. And that can really fucking suck. Oh yeah, again, like for the, you know, they're of their time obviously, particularly in terms of the combat, but, you know, of course they are. What else would they be? 2 holds up a lot better than the first one. I mean, the remake on GameCube is still, like, borderline fucking perfect for, you know, for the genre. Like, fuck, it looks so good. Till to this day, the GameCube version still looks good. Ding, ding. What if you peed in it? I kind of wish, like, I mean, that's the problem, is, like, it's the, you know, the GameCube level games are, like, a notch beyond let's just make a ROM hack, but I'd have loved to have seen 2 and 3 done in that GameCube style, you know? Like, we're just not gonna get that these days, and, you know, not for no reason. I mean, it's not like they're gonna remake it, they may as well remake it in the re-engine, because it looks good. And, you know, the GameCube style one is just a bit of a niche thing for the middle-aged and elderly. Alright. Alrighty. I do love the distant fucking moans. Such a good, genuinely creepy thing. You see what I mean? Like, it sounds like a tennis ball covered in lube. Like the footsteps. That just sounds like me after I've eaten something that doesn't agree with me. Am I going to be able to see them coming from here? I really feel like I'm not going to. Oh, I have to poop. What fucking... Alright, fucking... I mean, look, as much as I did enjoy the remake of 4, it was still a very odd choice to do, you know? And the issue with the remake is they don't know really how to adapt the gun, like the style of the game. Ah, fuck me. Yeah, shit off, asshole. You buggers are fucking eating all my bullets. Oh, you guys are all gay together now, aren't you? I mean, look, I like the, you know, remake. It coming out before, like, Code Veronica, a bit of a confusing choice, but... Alright. Ah, God, what was it? Was it 4245 or something? No, it wasn't. Alright. Okay. That's something that feels like... It is something. I don't know. I feel like I should be able to fiddle with that green light, you know? Send effects. I mean, the problem, like, because, again, there's stuff to like about Zero. There really is. It's just like, fuck me, man. Like, some of that game is a fucking drag, and the pair thing doesn't really, you know, turn into... This is not well thought through. It's such a weird, you know, like, that Resident Evil, all things were like, hey, what if we made them co-op? But it's like, why? Jesus! Maybe Sony is still pissy about Code Veronica, and so they're just not, it's just not going to happen, you know? 4542 or 2236. Hey! Acid. And a scroll contains the map. Alright, what key have I got? Spade. And there's the fucking... Alright, so there's the... Alright, go back upstairs, dump this shit, come back downstairs, get the fucking... whatever that thing is, the goddamn crank. Alright. Haunting Ground. I only ever played a little bit of that. I'm not opposed to it, but personally I do get impatient with anything that's like, you can't hurt things and you have to use stealth. So I'm just like... It's in, like, the thing is, that's not, like, the idea of Billy Cohen showing up, and it's not as bonkers as it may sound, considering they're going back to Outbreak for characters. You know, that is one thing that I found very surprising. I'm looking forward to 9. It looks like a grand old time. I mean, look, like, you know, 7, 8, both great games. Humdingers. You know, there's a bunch of stuff out. There's a lot of really cool retro horror being made. Like, you know, Holstin looks great. Played that last week. Did Phase Zero and Heartworm, you know, the week before. Like, you know, don't rely on like your big old companies to be doing everything. Stole the handle off the back of that guy's head. The Revelations games weren't great, but man, after 6, they were a fucking blessing. Hey, you fucking birds! Like, real talk, this is just Australia. Like, the joke about the fucking spiders is like, that's funny, but like, no, like, that will happen. It's magpies, not crows, but that will happen. There's a fantastic video of just this magpie who just hates a child, and it's just flying after this kid, and this kid's on like a little scooter just screaming and going down a hill. This is the funniest fucking shit. I mean, screaming too. Aha! Well, better take my crank with me. Never know when I might need my fucking crank. Oh, hell yeah. Oh shit, is this Mr. fucking X showing up? That is the coolest entrance. Oh, what the fuck was that? I never went outside again. What is that? Ah, crap, is that him? Uh-oh! Alright, now look. We got off on the wrong foot. Ow. Okay, so the important part is you're fucking stupid. Where am I going? Where am I going? Downstairs. Crosscode's good. Yeah, I played through that. Yeah, this is the thing, like, you know, people People forget that, like, there's space outside the, you know, their fucking immediate field of view sometimes. Like, I swear to fucking Christ. Like, everything's, like, you know, the gaming situation, barring, like, you know, the fucked up business shit, which is a broader problem, you know, is fucking, like, there are games out there, man. Like, go fucking look at some of these things and play them. Go. You know, because that vulture capital cunt shit is that's a problem for everything. It's a problem for Earth. Okie dokie, picking up hokey. What did I do all that for? Oh, figs. That's right. That's just a stack of dudes. Okay, so I did... Shit, I gotta go back upstairs. Ah, son of a bitch. That's suboptimal. It's because they want to waste all their money on their fucking stupid goddamn autocorrect. It's so embarrassing. There's, like, so much of the past decade has just been, like, really putting to rest. And it shouldn't have been there in the first place, but any idea that these people are fundamentally smarter. Or better at something, or worth the fucking, you know, wealth that they tear from, you know, actual useful people. No, no. Look. Sounds like it sucks. All right. Okay, I don't have the 2 hearts. Okay, that's interesting. Really? You're gonna make me shoot it with, like, fucking grenades 3 fucking times in a way that I think no grenade launcher works like? Big tube. Like, fucking goddamn AI shit, man. It is just embarrassing. Alright, let's, Now, what do you do? Hey, alright. I might as well give a regular save. I mean, imagine being just caught in that fucking lie, though. Like, and you got, like, billions of dollars of valuation that, you know, you're never gonna be able to, like, actually meet or pay off. I suppose knowing that is just the thing that drives you insane. It's like, well, I have dug myself a hole. You know. That you're just too scared to, too much of a coward to kill yourself to get out of, so now it's everybody else's problem. Like, am I really supposed to be treating the, grenade gun more like the shotgun for this, you know, little playthrough? It does feel like that's what I'm supposed to do, but also the grenade gun lives in that, like, that's a special item, you don't use that one part of my brain. Yeah, it's useless. Huzzah. Alrighty. Now. Okay, so the room to the right is the one that's just a swarm of fucking dudes. So that's kind of a minge. Okay, I think the key I've got is the blue, for the blue over on the left, so that's just where I should go. Holes! It's who we are and where we are going. Did you know the hole's only natural enemy is the pile? That's such a good line, that. You motherfucker! How dare you be in here? This letter is just to inform everyone about the recent movement of equipment. That's right, yeah. This is in the... Yep. People don't know when to fucking cash out, man. You know, like, oh, fuck. Like, what am I gonna do with another 500 million, you know? Oh, you tit bastard shit whore. Can you die now, please? Ah, oh, son of a bitch. Ah, oh, I got his arm. That's pretty sweet. You jerk-offs are eating all my fucking goddamn... Hell yes, I'm using the lockpick. Give me that. Oh, yeah. First valuation, where it says, like, oh, you can have all this. It's like, toodaloo. So you can value this business at, like, just $1 billion TN1. Sounds nice. Toodaloo. Because the venture capitalists just have enough money that they can just roll their dice on these things, you know. It's just a roulette wheel. That's all. It's just gambling. There's no, you know. Okay. Hey. Copies. September 20th, 9:30 p.m. Reporter Sergeant Neil Coulson. Skulking around the sewers. I feel like, yeah, anyone, if you're in the sewers, you're a suspicious individual. I feel like that's, you know. I wonder who that is, you know? Fuck, it just, the place is just lousy with ink ribbons. Ooh. Why'd Leon put his lighter up here? Alright. So... I just don't know what to expect. Oh, yeah, I'd be out. You know, what, I mean, again, like, what are you gonna fucking... The problem is that all these people have such a child's idea of what to do with wealth, you know? Like, they just buy these hideous McMansions out in the middle of fucking nowhere, you know? What the fuck's that doing for you, you shithead? Ugh, you're making me go back to the fucking goddamn infinite tub with a dipshit. The virus is spread through ink. Dicks! What the? Yeah, get it off! I've never seen that. Look, you're missing an arm. You shouldn't be this durable. You fuckstick. Fucking sick of you. Okay. Probably useful to have at least one vegetable on me. Inky makes stinky. Like, cause I could modify a place in Queensland to be basically like this, for fucking, for 10 million under, at least. Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. At least it fucks up the fucking zombies. I was annoyed it took fucking, 3 of the things to kill a goddamn liquor, but credit where it's due. Fucks up the zombies. Can't argue with that. Can't argue with those results. I guess, like, you can't take it with you, Like, I'd be buying shit. Making weird shit happen. Building shit. There'd be a statue of me doing the Stone Cold Stunner to Godzilla, and it would be to scale. Godzilla's scale. Wacky shit. I'd have a fucking roller coaster that goes from Fortitude Valley to South Bank. And it would be public transport. This is in the original. The liquor. And its more troubling mutation, the suckler. I'll put libraries everywhere with statues of me doing the Stone Cold Stunner to Godzilla. They'll be smaller, though. Alright. Let's start a fire. I mean, honestly, like, as much as I like the idea of, like, art around the place, a painting like that I think would be a little freaky in a police station, It's one of those things that just makes you... This is one of those police stations that rapes. Oh, I'd just have people make the art I want to see. It was one of the most, coolest things I ever fucking heard. It was like, where did Monty Python get the money to do Life of Brian? And it was George Harrison, and he invested in it. In what was sure to be, he got his money back and then some, but, like, at the time was just, sure to be a waste of money. And he did it because he wanted to see the movie. He bought an expensive ticket. I wanted to see the film. Like, that was... And that's the approach. That's why I'm not worried. Like, people are always like, oh, this, like, the whole streaming model is unsustainable. Yeah, everything's unfucking sustainable. You know what? At least I'm getting some shit. Because I remember the before model. And it sucked. None of the, you like shows? Guess what? Yeah, we didn't get shit like this in the fucking 90s. Get, like, China Beach or some shit, and you'd be lucky to get that. You know, that's if I had 500 million, we'd be getting the fucking GameCube version of Resident Evil 2 and shit. Because I'd just be like, yeah, we gotta fucking, because you know, I'm not even gonna sell it. I don't care if we have to do illegal shit. We'll steal the fucking code. We'll decomp it. I don't fucking care. I just want to fucking see the game. I want to play the fucking game that I want to play. I gotta pay like, you know, fuck, I could do that for cheap. Rip some assets. The only reason a lot of these things take so long is it's all done by volunteers. If you get one lunatic, i.e. me, with enough money and a deranged force of will to go, this is happening, I'll just find the people who are good at this. I'll say, hey, whatever job you're doing, take a year off, because I'm going to pay you a living wage. This is what you do now. Yeah. I got lost on the way home. Alright, you're not gonna put like a fucking liquor. Yeah, there's also some greenery in this goddamn room with me. I mean, they are throwing lots of health at me. You know, like, I want to see, like, fucking Everybody Loves Raymond Kart. I want to see Seinfeld versus Capcom. I want to see these things be slightly better than just a good Mugen game. So guess what, you shitheads? Old Uncle Gabe's doing this now. What, you gonna sue me or say, fuck you? You're not even gonna know I did it. I'm not gonna make any money off of this. I'm doing this because I'm going to die and I want to see some neat shit. Because I'm fucking tired of living on a planet with billionaires with no fucking imagination. Alright. Yeah, full fucking and like, you'd hear about stuff that was cool and it'd be like either an idea that never got, you know, to fruition, or a show that like would get like maybe a season. Again, like, you know, Arrested Development was begging for like another season while Everybody Loves Raymond was the #1 show in America. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, people you do not know what it's like to be bored. To be bored. And look, to be honest, you know, like, there is utility to boredom, and I think that's you know, that's important, because boredom is where you get all your best fucking, you know, creativity. That's the spawn of creativity. They ain't got imagination. They ain't got shit. They got nothing but terror. They're just afraid. Now the knob won't budge. All right. I mean, I get, like, it's like, oh, look, you get to play as Claire and it's different. And it's like, yeah, it's not, though. You know, I'm here pushing statues and shit. Like, why aren't you pushing? Listen to me when I shove you, you son of a bitch. You know, none of, like, it's like, you know, Vince McMahon's a classic example. Because, like, all he's done is fight to get back into, you know, be the little micro-Führer of his shitty little thing. And, like, you know, you have all the money in the world, you're gonna die soon, hopefully. And, you know, you're in your 70s anyway, so probably. And you've got no hobbies. You've got no friends to spend time with. You have nothing but the desperate need to get back the fucking place where you can act like a little fucking dictator. That's all you've got. It's like you don't have billions. You know, you have nothing, and that should embarrass you to the core of your fucking vacant soul. Like, imagine having all that money and just not having anything to do with it. Not even really wanting it. Fucking goddamn. I mean, you know, it's the self-delusion that they cultivate as a desperate defense mechanism to keep from killing themselves. You know, a second of like genuine inner sight, and it'd be like, hey, I have to die. Phrenology. Yeah, of course you'd say that. You have the brain pan of a stagecoach tilter. You know, like, imagine just one of these cunts being into, like, fucking model trains or some shit. What are you doing with your time? Well, I'm 70, and I've got, like, hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars and a source of income that just keeps that coming in. I am going to build, fuck it, a city-scale model train. It's going to be the biggest thing you've ever seen. Children will get lost in it and start their own little civilizations. I'm currently engineering a micro sun to provide it with light and energy. I know, most of these things can manage is like, fucking, I don't know, hang out and rape. Kind of people that I'd eat alive. Not because I'd like the taste, but just because I want them to experience the terror of me chewing on their face. Shit. I'm so bummed out by Mario Kart World. I mean, like, you can argue a lot of stuff, but there's no argument for getting rid of the fucking inner drift. There's just no point playing it now. Like, oh, what am I gonna do? 20 years, man. 20 years since we, at least, have had inner drift. And it's just gone. And why? And Nintendo fans will do that half-wit thing where they'll just have, like, I don't know, some attempt at an idea that they use as an explanation. They wanted people to... No, they just changed something, and there's no value to it. Yeah, even just like an actual railway. It's like, I gotta fucking, you know, fuck a model. I'm gonna build a whole railway. I'm gonna have a railway. You might go broke. So what? I'll be dead in like fucking 20 years. You know, what am I doing? It's not like if you die with like the most, you get a new life or some shit, you know? So many people die rich. Okay, that's me. I don't know what the fuck was making that noise. Alright, titties for you. And titties for you. Titties for all! Like, I'd have more respect for the Saudi dipshit if he at least just put himself in the fucking game, you know? Like, fucking Ronaldo. Like, and that's the other thing, too, is like, you know what I'd do with that money? I'd make another 2D Guru Mark of the Walls. I'd make the actual City of the Walls. And guess what? Guess who wouldn't be a playable character? Me. Because I'm not a fucking dipshit. You know, I may be a deranged billionaire, but I have taste. Yeah, what the fuck is that anime horse girl thing? I keep seeing blips of it, and I'm like, Why'd I ask? That's a stupid question, Gabriel. People are horse racing anime girls, who cares? No, basically, you know, a Saudi prince bought SNK, which at the time, I was like, you know what, fair enough. I still think your entire family should be ripped from the earth, root and all. But, like, that again, that's in that category of, okay, like, let's see what you do with this. And of all the games to molest, like, you could do it to King of Fighters, I think, relatively easily, because King of Fighters is a bit more porous. Guru was one of, you know, the last really good narrative Fatal Fury games. And it's a terrific game. You know, it isn't as goofy as a bunch of the other SNK properties. It's really not fit for this. But he just put in like fucking, I don't know, that soccer player that everybody knows, but I don't, because I don't give a shit about that stupid sport, and then some Serbian DJ. What did I get for that? Ah, yeah, some fucking blue stone. I was expecting a key, and I got a bit of rock instead. And not like, you know, like, at least be batshit insane ugly, you know? Like, at least something, fuck. Like a McMansion that, like, turns into a car. Okay. Not the choice I'd have made of life, but I salute you, sir. I mean, good on so like of all of them, the DJ, honestly, because he's also the DJ is a low tier character, which I do also respect. But again, like, I'd be happy just being a background character. You know? Like, ah, there's me in the Pow Pow Cafe. Because first and foremost, what I'd like is a very good game. I mean, like, I was tuned out of, like, City of the Wolves when it was 3D. I don't like SNK's 3D engine. Again, it's serviceable, but again, one of the big markers that Garou had was it was kind of the response to Third Strike. It was beautifully animated. It was a beautiful 2D game. And, you know, I see fucking, like, dipshits on, like, you know, again, like, I'll grant that, like, you know, Don't Look Outside is, like, made on an engine, but all the art's done by a guy, and there's a lot of fucking art in that. You know? You got money, you can't fucking get some people to draw some pixels for you?
It's good to see you're still among the living. It looks like we're not gonna find your brother here after all.
I think he exploded. I talked to the chief today once again, but he refused to listen to me. I mean, imagine, like... See, this is one of the reasons why, like, the arc of Terminator to Terminator 2 is one of the best in all of movies. Because, like, if you think about it, what would you do if someone from the future... You know, that whole thing happened at Sarah Connor. It's like, you almost get killed by a fucking, like, robot from the future. And it's like, yeah, you'd be in an asylum for trying to blow up a fucking computer factory. Of course you would be. That's the only sensible fucking life choice. You know, imagine going through fucking Resident Evil 1 and seeing zombies and all that shit, and then you get back to work, I mean, for starters, and then people are just like, yeah, whatever. Like, I would be a nut bar in, like, a fucking, you know, survivalist bunker overnight. We've been receiving a lot of local reports about strange monsters appearing random throughout the city. This must be the work of Umbrella. With the help of Jill and Barry, I finally obtained information vital to the case. Umbrella has begun research on the new G virus, a variation of the original T virus. Haven't they done enough damage already? We talked it over and have decided to fly to the main Umbrella HQ in Europe. I won't tell my sister about this trip because doing so could put her in danger. Please forgive me, Claire.
There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Right.
It's not even AI. That's the thing that really gets me. You know, it's just autocorrect. That's why it costs so much to fucking run.
That way we can keep in touch if anything
It's just fucking autocorrect.
That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
Thanks, buddy. Oh, the bow gun. I mean, look, I've shot like a crossbow, and those things are not fucking around. But also, I don't know, I feel like it's not what I'd be doing for zombies, you know? Like, a licker, I think it could actually do a lot of damage to. Alright, I don't get to have any of that health. Yeah, it's a rookie's desk. A promising young rookie. Yeah. Isn't this Chris's desk? That's such a weird little, like, I'm a member of the NRA. Or he's like a cop and this is a police station, and that if there's ever gonna be, you know, like a fucking gun, something probably here, like, you know, just... I mean, like, again, the human brain is legitimately, and I think it's quite seriously, the most complex thing in the known universe. Like, the most complex thing. Like, we don't appreciate it. We really don't. And it's understandable when you see some of the creatures running around. But, like, getting any of this, it is complex in ways that nobody really appreciates. You know, just mapping the cunt was, like, someone mapped, like, a fucking tiny, tiny little portion of it. Just trying to replicate the physical map, not even like the possible connections of the chemicals. As per your request, we have conducted our internal investigation and discovered the following information regarding the G-Virus currently developed at Umbrella Inc. So far, it is unconfirmed that the G-Virus even exists. We are continuing with our investigation. Ah, great fucking help. Mr. Irons has allegedly received a large sum of funds and bribes from Umbrella Inc. over the last 5 years. He was apparently involved in the cover-up of the Mansion Lab case, along with several other incidents in which Umbrella appears to have had direct involvement. Mr. Irons has been arrested under suspicion of rape on 2 separate accounts during his years as a university student. No, I wasn't expecting that. So naturally, he's the chief of police. Our chief of police, champion rapist.
Help me!
No, officer rapist, no! The thing is, it doesn't know things. It's just an averaging system. That's it. They use, you know, the fucking initialism AI because it makes people picture like C-3PO and stuff like that. Suck dicks! Oh yeah, that's right, I got this dumb fucking thing. What's going on this side? Nothing. I know you. It's such fascinating, like, it's like, yeah, no, you like, you can argue that it definitely rewards a certain animal cunning, but it doesn't necessarily. Oh, well, that's bullshit. No. Like, what's the point? Point of having that there, you're just gonna do that to me. You know, I'm just trying to have a good time. Oh, okie dokie, pig and a pokey. Yeah, because that fucking AI Quake would just lock you in holes. Because again, it can't do anything. It's fucking It's like that bit in fucking, you know, Zoolander where Magado just snaps because I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. You know, like am I the only person who sees this? Okay, so I got your little purple guy. All right, I can use that down there. Okay. Yeah, like, you know, again, there are uses for these systems. Like, real legitimate users that are getting fucking lost because of chuds. Yeah, time to learn some chemistry. Alright, what do you got up here? Yeah. That's not even the good graphics engine either. Alright, so we got left, middle, right. Alright, that should be relatively easy. Okay. Na 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 na. Well, not even, you know, quantum and atomic or nuclear. It was just like, you know, NFTs, crypto, new maypole for fucknuts to dance around. Alright. I don't know where I have to put these bricks. I may as well have a poke around up there, see what's going on. I just wish to fuck, like, one of these, like, just have a Thai guy, you know? Like, when Tekken was announcing there's, you know, there's a Muay Thai guy, I was like, oh, okay, Tekken might have a sensible-looking Muay Thai guy. No, he's also 7 foot tall and huge. Why? You know, like, there's a lot about that to begin with, but, like, it's just clearly, you know, you embarrass yourselves doing that. Oh, you're broken. Rusted gear. It's just a planet full of people too stupid to, like, understand or appreciate creative works. And it just makes them angry, you know? Because they see, their primitive brains have the social instincts to recognize when other people are doing something and they're not. And that sets off their exclusion radar. You know, freaks them out. Yeah, may as well head back downstairs. Jaguar kick! I could honestly go the rest of my life without ever hearing Jaguar Tooth again. Oh, Lord. Leon's still just in the office, making a coffee. And again, the embarrassing part is people like Thiel's just a fucking idiot. You know, like seeing Musk try to think or answer a question. It's just such an embarrassment. Watching him... Dicks. Fucking hell, man. Alright, now it's bowgun time! Let's go, bowgun. Huh, that's interesting. That works differently than I used to remember it. I think flings like several of them. I mean, the answer to that question is yes. It's like, answering questions is easy when you have an answer. You know, when you're trying to lie, then it becomes hard. Dun, 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 dun. It's the same issue with politicians. You just answer the fucking question. Just like you know, you believe anybody who's poor deserves to be that way, and that the system's obviously functioning perfectly because you're special and important. And anything that threatens that threatens your fucking ego. And if you for a second had a good look at yourself, you'd have to commit suicide, so now a defensive system is keeping you from making any of these adjustments. Alright. Yeah, Poco. I mean, I do remember using the bow. Again, I think I've played like the A scenario for like Claire and Leon twice, 14 fucking times over at this point. Although it could just be the memories getting like, you know, supplanted. Where am I going? I have that fucking... That's right, I'm going upstairs. I do think Remy should make a comeback. Like, Remy's not a bad character, you know? Cold blue kick. High and low sonic booms. French. I'd make a new third strike as well. I'd just tell that I'd go to Capcom and look, I want to make like fourth strike. I'd call it fourth wave, and it's going to be its own continuity, its own thing. Just let me make it. I'll pay for the development. Don't be dicks about this. Are you fucking serious? I could swear that was where this goes. Oh, whatever. I mean, even 12 kind of made a comeback in fucking 5, you know? Like, they basically acknowledged he existed, at least. I'm still baffled by whatever the fuck they were doing with G. That is... Like, and this is a long You know, you have to understand what ground this covers. It was one of the weirdest character designs that has ever been in Street Fighter. Just baffling. I don't know what the fuck that was about. And then they gave him a Q costume. It's like, what are you doing here, man? Come on. Why does he look like Lincoln from the Gay Bar music video? Ain't no justice but what we make ourselves. That's the good. There's no heaven, there's no hell, there's no judgment. You know. I mean, people like Teal, like you know, look, if all you've got's a good shot, then take it. But like, ideally, what you want to do, I'd have him surgically altered. I'd turn him into some kind of dog monster and make him pull a little drink cart, and all of him would be changed except for his face. That remains untouched because I want you to know everybody can see you and would recognize you as Peter Thiel, abhorrent little dog monster that pulls a cart. I feel like some of their designs they should just leave, you know. Don't need to dig every design out of the fucking cupboard. Out of my way. Seeing Oro was nice. I desperately want them to do Akuma with a baby. This better work like the regular bowgun. Dicks. Okay. Actually, nothing here. Nah. Tit biscuit dickars. Fuck it, let's go. One of my favorite little, like the, you know, onion picture and caption gags that they had years ago. It's just a picture of Jackie Chan smiling, and underneath it just said, Jackie Chan attacked while holding the world's largest cake. That's such a good gag. I mean, think about Third Strike, you know? Like, that was such a, like, Street Fighter 3, you know? And then, just how many of, there was just like, yeah, there's Ken and Ryu and, like, Chun-Li, and that's it. You know, Akuma. And then the rest is just his new characters, fuck you. You know, the balls to do that. It is weird how much America just really wanted to pick a fight with Iran. Like, it's such a weird, like... It really is just that they were mean to me once, so I'm angry forever now. Yeah, we recorded me playing 4 against, like, fucking... the girls today, and... I can develop film here.
I honestly can't remember. His skin tried to eat him. Dun, 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 dun. I'm pretty... I honestly don't remember. I feel like Chun-Li had to have been in there before. Was she really Third Strike? Because it has been a long time since I've played, like, plain old 3. I swear Akuma... Because I know 3... Yun or Yang or something, like, one of the twins was a hidden character in 3. I think. Fuck, God, that's going back a while. I used to play that at a bodega up the road from my dad's house. Have some bows, bros. Oh, you shit fucker. You know what? I take back all the mean things I said about the bow gun. This one's actually good. Get him. Who's still moaning? Fuck you, shut up. Hey, buddy. Hey, champ. What the fuck? What makes you hard? That's some bullshit. It is offensively bad in Code Veronica. The only, like, upside to it is you can combine, like, gunpowder to get explosive tips, and you can, like, you can just have every bowgun bit of ammo you have in the bowgun. It takes up the ammo takes up no extra space, but it sucks. It sucks so fucking much. Yeah, like, there is ammo for it everywhere, but it's just like... And the thing about it is, like, unlike the hit scan fucking, you know, bullets, you actually have to hit with the little fucking... The little thing has to hit, and that can be a fucking prick. $50 for Balrog is baffling because, you know, you've got like one chance to get Mike Tyson to play him. You know, one chance to do this. And this is it. Like, he's not going to be alive, let alone capable of doing that much longer. And, you know, 50 cents your idea instead. Everything about the casting is like, I can see it, but it's also a high difficulty to pull off. And you want maybe one of those in your basic Hollywood film. You know, you don't want, like, all of them to be that. I mean, I will say, like, you know, Chun-Li and Ryu, those are sensible casting. You know, but also, like, the thing about it is, I don't want another Camp Bison. You know, because that's been done. It was done by Raul Julia. Let's not try to aim to top that anytime in the next 50 years, huh? Because, I mean, like, the thing about Dalmatian is... Dalmatian?
Dust Muncher, whatever. He's 184 centimeters. He's a lot taller than he actually looks and is, you know, he always plays weird little Weasley guys. So he's 184 centimeters. He's got a solid jawline on him. But, like, also, are you gonna bulk up for it, champ? You know? Do you want to do that? Is that the kind of thing you're interested in? Maybe as a lark, you know? I'm not saying he's got to get full tilt Marvel roided up, and I do prefer the leaner Bison look over the fucking anime nonsense. But, like, you know, it's another one of those ones where it's like you're adding layers of difficulty that this, as a franchise, doesn't need. And also, it should be a fucking series. You could call each episode a round, because you really can't cover it comfortably in a film. Oh, again, I really like Dust Machine. I think he's really cool. And I watched a thing of him talking about his giant comic collection and shit. And he's, you know, used to be a heroin addict, and now he's getting his fucking time. And I'm, you know, really happy for him. And I hope this is great. And then, etc., etc. But it's just every bit of casting is, I can pretty much see how it could work. Like, weirdly, I think fucking Momoa as Blanca is going to work surprisingly well. I can see even Roman Reigns as Akuma. Because Akuma's always had a very, like, South Asian Islander kind of face to him. Like, and I could see it. Like, it's weird, but I could picture it. I mean, if they do all of this and then don't get, like, Rusev as Zangief, I will throw a fit. Because he's literally basically Zangief. And I really am already annoyed that it's basically becoming a WWE co-production, given that they're fucking collaborators, but... You know, also, that bullet's been shot, so fucking here we are. Cena's a bit old. I mean, you know, Cena was my stunt cast for Guile for years as well, but the fact is he's, you know... Ding, 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 ding. You know, it's just every detail about this movie is just like, huh. Again, Chun-Li, Ryu, great. They cast fucking, you know, Asians who look like they can actually fight. Or at least, you know, do, like, proper, you know, theater combat. As opposed to just, like, Kristen Kruk, which is gonna rub my brain the wrong way probably until the day I die. Alright, so I've got that thing to blow up that thing and get into there. Okie dokie, picking a pokey. I have some kind of key on me. Vince's fang. Okay, I've got like the fucking pink key. Alright, so that's the one there. I can get to. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, upstairs will probably be quicker. No. Okay, I've got it. Adam Sandler as Fang. You know I'm right. Search your feelings. You can hear him saying, "Taste the poison," in the silly voice. Like, I mean, shit, you know, if you wanted to do, like, say, Street Fighter 4, like, you know, kind of M. Bison, Cena could have done that as well. I mean, yeah, he was always my little stunt cast for Bison. He's got that big fucking jaw and that big fucking head, and he's huge. Right. I mean, look, Eddie Hall's got a bit of the look. But the thing is, Rusev is a legitimate, giant Bulgarian, like, Zangief's Dagestani, but like, you know, Soviet satellite. wrestler who looks like Zangief. He is this close to being actually Zangief. It's... I mean, you know, honestly, you know who's casting I'm real curious about? Dalsum. That's gonna be a tough one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the one assassin who already looks like Fang. I suppose I could just blow this wall. See, that's the thing, is I'm worried that whoever gets cast as Dalsum will be one of the two Indians Hollywood knows. And I don't want that. Well, no, they should pick a fucking Indian. Like, you know. It's just, I don't want them to pick one of the two fucking Indians that goddamn Hollywood remembers. I mean, I want to stop casting wrestlers, but it's just so easy to cast wrestlers, you know. Alright, where do I put you? Alrighty. Now I can get into there downstairs, which I might do now because it will get rid of the key. That would be useful. Yeah, Dalsum is skinny. Like, Jinder Mahal's a bad cast of Dalsum. Don't just, you know, we might have to look at like somewhere maybe like in India for someone who could like, you know, reasonably pull him off, because he does have to be lean. You know that, and like there is a very particular kind of yogi lean that is, it's fascinating. It's a great musculature. Oh, that weird little guy. Yeah, what's his name? I just keep calling him Knobface. I mean, the thing is, Ben Kingsley does strangely resemble him in a lot of ways. But also, he's like, I don't know, nearly 80 or some shit now. Oh, wait a second. I remember why I keep not going out this door. Okay. Well. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Eat shit. Eat more shit. Oh. Are you sad you got left out of the shit eating? I got some shit for you right here. Yeah, how do you like it? Huh? It's fresh. Oh, an office, you say? Socket! Okay, where am I going now? Yeah, like, they're all, like, buff. Like, they're all big dudes. They're not, like, you know, that kind of lithe body weight muscle. There needs to be a body weight guy, you know? I just don't have the energy for, like, Bollywood films, you know? Because they're just bonkers. I should probably actually go back upstairs and... no. Oh, no, that's right. I can use the fucking... Use the key, which is what I came down here to do. Toodaloo. I wonder what the fucking bowgun does to the liquors. Wait, will it be a liquor or will it be the tyrant? Huh. I do love that India still has that, where it's just like a village will become the muscle village. Alright. Okay, I don't have the green key. Look at the bowgun killing it in 2 and not like fucking 3 like the goddamn grenade gun. Okay, I was just up on the roof having asthma. I mean, really? There's nothing else in here? There's just some fucking handgun bullets, really? That's it? That's what I get for my troubles, handgun bullets? Okay. I don't even know where to put these fucking bricks. Like, that's the problem that I'm having, is like, I don't know what the fucking... You know, without a goal in sight, I'm like, Giant meat dudes. Have you seen the village of the meat dudes? I did watch a little thing of like a village that made like clothes for Walmart, and like just what these Indian people thought of like the pants they make for Walmart fat people, you know, which like these pants would fit like, you know, 3 of me in them. You know, these things are fucking enormous, and there's this like, you know, fucking 5 foot tall Indian lady who's like maybe as wide as like, you know, my legs, and it's like, what do you think? It's just like, what do you think of the people who would wear these? I don't know, and it's like, yeah, it just must be like, oh yeah, monsters wear these. There's some kind of ogre or cyclops, you know. What else could possibly fit in pants that could like, you know, basically be a tent that I could live in? Ding 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 ding. I love the X-Files fucking music. Alright. Fuck off out of the way for a bit. I'll put you with my collection of fucking stones. And I'll put you up with my collection of health. village of the meat dudes. Muscle village. Oh yeah, that's just fun. That's good old-fashioned country fun. Alright, come on, think. Okay, I blew a hole in the wall. I gotta go poking around down there. Alright. Because you don't even get to this area in, Leon's playthrough, do you? Oh, the scenario A. No, I'd remember this. Okay. So this is a thing.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought you were another one of those zombies.
Hey, it's Chief Rape.
Are you Chief Irons?
Yes, that's me.
I've watched some of Millennium. It's really funny, though. Like, it does show its age.
It makes no difference. You'll end up just like all the others.
What?
I'm the mayor's daughter. I was told to look after her, but I failed miserably. Just look at her. She was a true beauty. Her skin nothing short of perfection. But it will soon putrefy, and she will turn into a zombie within the hour, like all the others.
There must be some way to stop it.
In a manner of speaking, there is.
Chief
Either by
of
putting a
rape,
bullet through
rape,
the brain,
rape, chief of
or
rape,
by
rape,
decapitating her
rape,
completely.
chief of rape, rape, rape. Like, if I found the chief of rape with a dead gull on his desk, I'd probably shoot first and ask questions later. You know?
But no longer. Please. I'd really like to be alone now.
Please, leave me alone with the alabaster corpse. You sure I should do that, buddy? Are you sure? I'm just not sure. I'm not sure. You know, I worry about you. Help me help you here. I want you to help me. Help you help me help you. Kitty. What a fun little area. I mean, Jinder Mahal already looks pent up with virgin rage because he's got so much fucking gas flowing through his system. What was that? Who's running away from me? A prominent light switch. Ding! As I was straightening up the chief's room, he burst through the door with a furious look on his face. It's only been 2 months since I started working here, but that's the second time I've seen him like this. The last time was when I bumped into that statue, only this time he looked even more agitated than ever. I seriously thought for a moment that he was going to hurt me. I finally discovered what the chief has been hiding all along. If he finds out that I know, my life will be in serious danger. It's getting late already. I'm just going to have to take this one day at a time. That's probably not good that the secretary's diary is back here. Sincerely, little girl. You don't just...
Let me go!
Shut up, no.
Easy, easy there. I'm not a zombie. You're safe now.
I mean, look, that's a big statement, but...
My name's Claire.
who would I cast as Gil? Oh! Fucking Dennis from Always Sunny.
They both work at the Umbrella Chemical Plant, near the city limits. The chemical plant? Then what are you doing here? And told me to go to the police station because it was too dangerous to stay at home. From the look of things, the station was probably right. It's dangerous here as well. You'd better come with me. But there's something out there. I don't know what it is, but I saw it. Much larger than any of those zombies. And it's coming after me. What was that? That's what I was telling you about. It's here. Sherry, wait.
Yeah, you did meet it, you know. Okay, first I have to unlock this Alex Kidd treasure chest. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, like, look, I'm from Australia, and there are Hemsworths that, you know, you don't even know about. You know? There are Hemsworths that will blow your mind. Hemsworths that you're not prepared for. The mark of my implication. So they are in danger. No. Are there any 2-meter tall Greek dudes? The fact that the corpse is gone. You know, you managed to take that with you, dude, really? Aha. It's all over. Those imbeciles from Umbrella have finally done it. Despite all their promises, they've ruined my town. Soon the streets will be infested with zombies. I'm beginning to think that I may even be infected myself. I'll kill everyone in town if this turns out to be true. It's not the townspeople's fault, you munt. Successfully spreading confusion among the police as planned. I've made sure that no one from the outside will come to help. With the delays in police actions, no one will have the chance to escape my city alive. I've seen to it personally that all escape routes from inside the precinct have been cut off as well. There are several survivors still attempting to escape through the lower levels, but I'll make sure that no one gets out. I've had a change of heart about the remaining survivors inside the precinct. I've decided to hunt them down myself. I shot Ed in the back through the heart less than an hour ago. I watched him writhe in pain upon the floor in a pool of his own blood. The expression on his face was positively exquisite. He died with his eyes wide open, staring up at me. It was beautiful. I wonder if the mayor's daughter is still alive. I let her escape so I could enjoy hunting her down later. I'm going to enjoy my new trophy. Yes, frozen forever in the pose I choose to give her. It sucks, because the original Men in Black is, like, almost Ghostbusters good. Like, it's a great fucking, you know, sci-fi adventure film. Alright. And then it was just all downhill. Like, pew! Okay. Should have just shot him. Just kill him. I mean, he's chief of rape. He should just be killed anyway. Alright. Okay. Yeah, should be good. I mean, I just gotta get past him anyway. There we go. I can probably just put this aside for a moment. Okay, that's broken. Alright, so I don't have... Actually, what I will do, though, is just go get rid of these now. At least just put them where they gotta go, so... I'm not having to cut too much bullshit back. The weird thing about Ghostbusters 2 is, in a lot of ways, I think it's a better movie than Ghostbusters 1, but it is also the exact same fucking script. Like, it is really baffling. But it, like, benefits from having a very present villain, which the first one just didn't have. And it, while it had some, like, weird clutter, at least it also didn't just have the, you're not allowed to cross the streams. Okay, how do we beat the boss? We cross the streams. Why did the bad thing not happen? Zero reason. Back to the Future. Okay, so what is that? Eagle. Snake. Alright, so... Sacrifice dies a jaguar. Okay, snake, eagle, alright. I mean, the thing is, a lot of comedy films are being sort of like, you know, turned into... There's a lot of great comedy series. You know. I mean, the thing is, I'd say, like, you know, Back to the Future 2 isn't really much of a comedy. I mean, it's probably the darkest of the three. And it's not exactly a comedy, you know, it's more sci-fi adventure. I mean, the sequel to Airplane, scary movie too. It's funny. At least the first two scary movies, they're solid. 22 Jump Street, it was fucking funny. Like, it really was too. Those movies, no business being as funny as they were. Gut busting. I mean, The Hangover, I honestly don't like The Hangover too, because it's just the first film again. And, like, I'd say 22 Jump Street. Naked Gun 2, yeah. I mean, Life of Brian's a second Python film, but it's not a sequel. We'll never know what kind of key that was. Just a precinct key. Used and discarded. Yeah, like, I'm not looking forward to Spaceballs 2, to be honest. Okay. I mean, I don't know if it'll be great, but it looks like it at least understands some of what, you know, the humor is. I feel like that's at least something. Alright. Going upstairs. Going upstairs, leaving shit in the fucking bin. I honestly don't think it's going to devolve into references. I mean, some of those older movies that people remember fondly had a lot of references in them as well. It's as there were references to, you know, older, even older films that people don't remember. Ah, goddammit. Honestly, Sinis is okay. I really don't get why everyone's acting like it's the second fucking coming. Like, it's okay. Not terrible, but it's got weird structure. It's just, the end result is things that feel, that should hit a little harder, just don't. I mean, it's beautiful. Oh, I'm glad Mel Brooks is still ticking. I'm glad he got a solid life. I mean, I suppose being a fan of Delta Blues would add a bit to it. Yeah, I gotta, like, the problem is my local cinema's closed, and I don't want to pay, you know, like, for me, it's $11 to walk to the movies, you know? I don't want to pay fucking 25 goddamn dollars to go to the Jumboplex. It sucks. I mean, I'm really happy for James Gunn, because I remember, you know, the specials. Like, he's been, like, you've got no idea how much this is a guy who understands the assignment being given the assignment. Like, alright, where are we? What's going on this side? Oh wait, one of these is... Okay. Alright, I mean there was nothing down there, but okay. Hey, I see you scroll. Killing Nazis? Didn't someone do this already? I can't remember what it is. It is up, up. Is it down and then up or something? I can't fucking remember. Alright, it's not that. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. God damn it. That was a very sad story, that one. Is it up, up, down, I think. I'm not doing any of the maths, I'm just like trying to remember what it was. Hey, there we go. I mean, I'm sure Creature Commandos will be acknowledged in the, you know, rebooted DC because it's literally the same guy, you know, doing both. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the garage. But I mean, like, again, I can't stress how much this is a guy who knows what he's doing with Superman. Toodaloo, doggies! I think this is a save room. That's the ticket. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Alright. Yeah, I haven't watched Beau is Afraid yet. I've been meaning to get around to it. This is every time it's like, this is like 7 hours, and it's like, alright. Call that there for the evening. That was solid, though. A lot of progress was made. I feel like I did well. I don't think I've had a boss yet, though. There was just like that one meeting with goddamn, you know, thingy. But like, I'm not gonna fight him. I'm not wasting my ammo. I'm not an idiot. What do you think I am, a dummy? A big stupid fucking dummy? Huh? I'll fight you when I can finally destroy you with the rocket launcher. Yeah. This is fun though. Like I do remember chunks of this. I like the fucking Jaguar things, and I remember the cop, like Chief Rapist, or that whole sequence. So I don't know. Maybe I played like chunks of it or something. I don't know. I sure shit don't remember the beginning. That's completely fucking blind. But I am enjoying this. Like it's nice to get like, yeah, here's some different shit. You get to play the game and it's actually fun. Chief Rape. I can't be bothered playing. Like I didn't play the first Death Stranding. I just don't care. You know, particularly it's like, don't say it's a new genre. You know, it isn't. Just make a movie. You know, I'm sure you'll be having fun. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. I do find like Kojima, like I do appreciate a lot of him. Like he's a nut in a way that I do respect, but also like he's just not that good, and that's kind of a bummer of a combo. You know, it's just got caught up in that he was the good guy in a battle between like him and Konami, and that just makes the internet love him. And then he's obviously got to be like, if you support him once, well now he's got to be an angel. He can't just be like a person. Alright. it's been a solid fucking 2 hours and 12 minutes. I mean, there is that mod that has Akuma in it, which I will play. Like, that's one of the mods I haven't played yet, so I'll probably do the Akuma playthrough of Resident Evil 2, which would be a lot of fun. Don't worry, Vigil. It's midnight. I have to watch, like, 4 episodes of The Soup, and then go to sleep. I found, like, someone has, like, a Google fucking drive of, I'm pretty sure all, like, there might be, it's not all of Joel McHale's run. I think it starts around 08, but it's, like, 08 to pretty much 2014, 2015, like, the final episode. But I'm not sure if either the final season was getting, like, pretty scattershot in terms of when the episodes were coming out, which might well have been the case, or it's missing a lot of 2015. I hope it's not the latter. But man, like, you know, it's insane how watchable that show is. Because you'd think it's like, it's more, you need like more contemporary understanding. You don't. And it is such a fascinating historical, like, record. It's like being able to go through the strata yourself and be like, oh, look at that. You know, like talking about Kanye being insane because he interrupted, like, fucking, you know, what's her name getting an award. And that was a big deal. And now he's released a song about sucking his cousin's dick. It's like, the future is here. You know? Sucks his cousin's dick in a song. I really wish that happened when Leno was still on the air, because it's one of those things that, like, there's no way Leno can't, you know, there's no way any Tonight Show host could ignore that. But also, that is way too much for Leno and his, you know, banal form of fucking comedy. You know? I mean, honestly, the Hitler thing is barely even rates. Lots of people say they love Hitler. How many of the Hitler-loving people say they suck their cousin's dick? Even if they have. Yoko Taro is another good maniac. Suck my cousin's dick. I suck my cousin's dick. Like, as a song. You know, it's not like he was recorded, like, you know, saying something as, like, it got revealed. It's like, you'd release it as a song. Like, Leno, again, like, there's no way a Tonight Show host would have been able to ignore it, but at the same time, like, you know, what's Leno gonna do? A fucking cousin fellatio joke? You know? Sucking his cousin's dick. It's funny, because he is having a legitimately all-time celebrity meltdown. You know, that's one thing, again, like, rewatching The Soup, is that it shows you what celebrity meltdowns were like 15 years ago, and they weren't shit. This is an all-time celebrity meltdown. It is happening publicly, and it is getting crazier and crazier by the minute, and nobody cares, because other shit's happening. And that is the funniest fucking thing in the world when you think about it. Like, imagine being a deranged celebrity, and you just want all the attention in the world. And by rights, you should be getting it, if a bunch of other shit weren't happening. No one around him has cared about him enough to deal with this, you know. Everyone's been either, you know, trying to get money out of him or afraid of him. No one's liked him. You know. I mean, like, you know, look, if you dug through history, could you find, like, I don't know, some fucking a king or something? Yeah, sure. Or, you know, you can go find go through the Roman monarchy and you could find some fucking top tier crash outs. But, like, in terms of any form of just standard modern celebrity crash out, like, I don't think there's anything that tops this. But again, nobody gives a shit. No one cares. Other things are happening. More important things, Kanye. I'm sorry. You're fucking. You're like your cousin. Other shit's occurring. We're busy. Like Charlie Sheen's breakdown doesn't even rate because that's going on in the episodes of Soup that I'm up to. You know. I think it'd be funnier if Kanye managed that because he is just not capable of running anything. Like he really would have just crashed and burned. Like because he's insane. No, see, Musk has a sense of shame. Like, at no point is he gonna just release a song about sucking his cousin's dick. And I need you to think. You know, I remember when Kanye like fucking hit the fucking scene. You know, went from like there was 0 to fucking Kanye, and I didn't like him because it was part of like this fucking softer R&B wave of rap that I just wasn't very into. So I was just like, you know, fine, whatever. I'm sure it's club music or whatever the shit. But like, the idea of like a rapper from like that period, just, oh yeah, in 25 years time, he's gonna release. I mean, he was gonna release a song about how he loves Hitler. It's like, all right, but he's also gonna release a song about how he sucked his cousin's dick. It's like, didn't see that one coming. You know, there's never been a rapper crash out like this. You know, because I think he was on an episode of fucking Chappelle's show, like, before he blew up, you know? Just monstrously bipolar, no one helping him, you know? And it's just gotten worse, and he's gotten more insane, and he hasn't been getting treatment, and now it's too late. You know, the best he can hope for is a sanitarium somewhere, where he's doped to the gills and has a window to look out. Yeah, I mean, imagine losing a woman to Elon Musk. And I mean, like, Stephen Miller's in that category of human beings who I would surgically modify so he could suffer in unspeakable ways for an incredibly long period of time. Yeah, Kanye thinking he could fly and just jumping out of a window. That's actually a solid fucking chance. Or like trying to fight a bear or something, you know. Like for Miller, I think I'd I'd amputate his forearms and, you know, I'd leave him knees and elbows so he can kind of like toddle about like a weird little dog monster. But then I'd also sew like a tube from his anus to his mouth. And I'd put it so it's coming in the side of his mouth. You know, so because I don't want to block his airway or anything like that. I just want it to, I want it to happen. You know. He's going to taste that for the rest of his life. And believe me, it's going to be a long life. Nothing but the best health care for Stevie. Alright, well, just remember, when you're tearing them out of the place, don't kill them, because the dead can't suffer. You're going to want to kill them. Don't. The dead can't suffer. Stories about John Fetterman going berserk are at least really funny, because I do love the idea of basically an ogre going berserk. Like, I picture, like, just, Fetterman smash! And, like, you know, fucking people with torches, like, poking them at him and shit. Yeah, like, that is one of those things, man. Like, a stroke in the right place. It's gonna kill bits of the brain. That's not good. You know, you lose bits. That's No, Fetterman, no! Darting him in the fucking neck. Like, they're like some kind of display for a new building or something, and he climbs it, you know. Yeah, but you can have a stroke and be a cunt. If you're in power and making life difficult for other human beings, then that's a problem. You know? There's a limit to, like, you know, you can be a victim, but there's a limit to how much you can pass on that suffering to others. You know? Fetterman sleepy. You just need an enclosure for him, you know? Just some... lure some, you know, put some donuts into, like, a big crate. Just... Yeah, I mean, like, look, you know, I joke, but, like, if I have a fucking stroke, I'm taking the fucking meds. Believe me. Although there's no strokes in the family, which is nice. It's just either cancer gets you young, or you live a fairly long time. I mean, on the plus side, hairline ain't going anywhere. Look at that. In my 40s, oh, look at this, rich. Look at it, still tug on it. Fetterman smash! Because he's got like ogre physiognomy as well. Like, he just has ogre face. You can really see sometimes, you know, like, I've noticed it watching sumo, you know, you just see some faces, and you look at it, it's just like, oh yeah, that's where ogres come from, that's where that legend stems from. Like Shishi, the fucking Ukrainian, who's like kind of at the very bottom of top division, and he sumo wrestles like he doesn't know sumo wrestling. It's a fascinating creature to watch. But if you ever see a picture of him, it's just like, oh yeah, look, an ogre. I mean, you joke, but he might try to eat one of them soon, you know. Fetterman hungry. Like, I'd, you know, like, sedate him and dress him up as Mr. X. Just while he was at work, you know. Because he'd wake up and he'd be angry, and he'd probably start smashing and throwing things. And I'd sew the suit onto him, not like to his skin, but like to the point where he couldn't really get it off, you know. It's not like it's going to come off like regular clothes. And I've painted his face. So he's just screaming and tugging and roaring, and then he'll just open a door, and then there's just Mr. X going berserk. Yeah, like, not being able to filter just whatever thoughts float into your fucking head is not great. And like, I'm willing to bet he was probably a dickbag before this. But like, if something really does tamper with your capacity to like regulate that, there's a point where some of that's not on you. And you know, there's a broader issue of like how many politicians are completely like medically incapable of performing the roles, particularly in the US. And that they just don't get rid of them. There's no one with a big butterfly net to fucking get him and drag him out. But like, dress him up as Lincoln. I don't know. I just keep picturing him as Mr. X now. Like, you could really get the, you know, shave his goatee, just paint the face. Because I feel like sewing the costume onto him, like, so he can't take it off, you know, would really just, because now he's angry, and that's what you want. You want an angry, screaming, just Mr. X, you know. And just eat them. Just remember, when you're dragging them out of the fucking buildings, don't kill them. You're going to want to. You're going to have every right to. And it would be fun to hold some of these people down and to just start eating their face. Because that's been on the list of like things that, you know, there are people who I would just put their head in a vice and I would just start biting them on the face. And I'd be like, I'm just going to eat you. And you're going to be alive for it, and it is going to be horrifying. And you deserve this. Alright, well, just remember, dead can't suffer, the dead can't suffer, the dead can't suffer. And holy shit, does some cunts have some suffering due. Alright, what is it? Friday, Saturday, day off, Sunday, fucking God willing, we'll have some more, look outside, which is a delightful romp. I'm enjoying the shit out of it. I really worry that there might be, like, permadeath for, like, I don't know, side characters, though, and I just hate that, because I have developed an attachment to all of them. Alright. Well, that'll do. And until then, you have to entertain yourselves.